LR, the Liberal Redneck here, coming to you from a country with a president that is quite seriously the weakest and most grotesquely incompetent leader in the history of the post-World War II West. Each passing day feels like a perversely bad parody, an ever-deepening spiral of thievery and buffoonery. Republicans have hitched their wagon to a crashing meteorite instead of a shooting star. The Republican-controlled House is throwing their constituents under the bus with the ill-conceived one big bullshit bill. This bill will cut Medicaid by hundreds of billions, cut SNAP by hundreds of billions, cut student aid by hundreds of billions, triple the budget for ICE, greenlight the sale of public lands, ban state-level AI regulation for 10 years, repeal clean energy programs, divert funding from public schools, increase overall federal deregulation, give felon power to censor nonprofits, block access to Planned Parenthood, take billions from federal workers, defund the Consumer Federal Protection Bureau, remove taxes on gun silencers, and more. Never forget, not a single Republican member of Congress suggested cutting felons' $3 million golf trips before cutting benefits to children, the elderly, and veterans. A small addition to the budget bill GOPers are pushing upends the traditional balance of power by forbidding courts to charge felon and other government officials with contempt for defying court orders. The bill also blocks court-ordered national injunctions to prevent illegal acts posing imminent harm. With the SCOTUS ruling giving felon immunity, this small part of the bill completes his quest to become America's first dictator. Felon is paying $5 million to the family of a MAGA rioter killed during the insurrection, and not the cops who were beat by his supporters. Although Felon's Attorney General is set to give that money to the rioter's family, Felon himself has not proposed a penny to the more than 140 police officers injured, wounded, hospitalized, disfigured, and or disabled, and nothing for their families. Since its founding in 1776, the United States has had 47 presidents. Of those 47, only one was a convicted felon, and only one got the United States added to a Human Rights Watch list. It was the same both times. The Secretary of Defense is using the Pentagon Auditorium on government-billed hours to hold Christian-only prayer services with a minister who doesn't think women deserve to serve, and promoted the idea that Felon is a divinely appointed leader. I did not know that Satan was divine. St. Louis, Missouri, one of the biggest metropolitan cities in our country, is having to beg for donations after devastating tornadoes because FEMA is non-functioning thanks to Felon, who is busy golfing on our dime. We are now officially a government of the rich, by the rich, and for the rich. It is imperative that we must eliminate the rich, tax away their obscene wealth, and put the country back together. Thanks for listening, and keep resisting until we are whole again.